Hi guys! Good morning! Good morning to everyone and welcome back to my blog! Again, congratulations for... may nag-ano sa... Siguro may nagbanggit ng pangalan ko! Inubo ko ng bonggang-bongga. Letter, charos, number. Joke lang. Sino kaya yun? Joke lang. Pamahiin lang yun. But anyway, naubo talaga ako ng bonggang-bongga. Anyway, welcome back to my blog and congratulations po sa lahat ng mga nurses na pumasa sa Philippine Licensure Examination. I think 2 days or 3 days ago lang lumabas yung result. Congratulations to all of you guys and hopefully, hindi ko naman sinasabing huwag kayong magsilbi sa sa sarili nating bansa. Siyempre, sabi nga ng kanta, piliin pa rin natin yung Pilipinas, pero keme lang. Siyempre, maraming mas magagandang opportunities outside of our country. So, and belated Happy Nurses Week to everyone! By the way, so after nyong pumasa ng board exam, after mong pumasa ng PLE or PNLE, Philippine Nurses Licensure Exam, ano na yung next na gagawin mo? So, if you are dreaming to go abroad, whether to go to Middle East, go to UK, or go to America, it's up to you kung saan sa tingin mo yung gusto mo. If you wanna come here to the US, then, diba, mas bongga. Ito ang masasabi kong pinaka number 1 benefits aside from money. Siyempre, yung money nandun na talaga yan. Kasi, always, mataas ang pasweldo dito compared to any other countries. I have Indian who is already Canadian who still come to the US. UK RN nurses still come here to the US. If it's really money, then you should come here to the US. Huwag na tayong magpaka-impokrito, di ba? Pero may mga ibang tao naman na mas pinahahalagahan nila yung work-life balance. Kung work-life balance din lang ang pag-uusapan, halos pareho lang. Meron din namang work-life balance dito sa US. Kasi 36 hours lang yung work dito sa US kung hindi ka naman mag-overtime. Kakayanin mo ba as single nurse na di mag-overtime at the same time nakakaipon ng bonggang-bongga? Yes, kayang-kaya. Kakayanin ba ng pamilya? Yan ang hindi ko masasagot. Kasi single akong dumating dito, walang pamilya. Family of 4, family of 3, hindi ko alam kung nakakaipon o hindi. With the health, lalo na pag may mga family member kayo na sakitin, so hindi ko alam. Kasi hindi free ang healthcare insurance dito. Okay, if you are dreaming to come here to the United States of America, then this video is for you. Okay? So, nakadepende yan sa inyong budget. Kung mayaman kayo, mga inday, habang fresh pa yung knowledge ninyo about nursing, if I were you, mag-process na kayo agad-agad ng NCLEX ninyo. Okay? Because you cannot go here to the US without your NCLEX RN. And there's no direct hire employer na mag-hire sa inyo from here if you don't have a license or NCLEX RN license. Yes po ang narinig ninyo. Kahit nasa Pinas pa kayo, you can be issued a US RN license. So, pwede kayong magtrabaho sa BPO as a US RN. Hindi po NCLEX passer lang yung tawag unlike before ng mga taong nasa Pinas. Okay? They have their license. New York issued once you pass your NCLEX RN exam, you will automatically be issued a USRN license. Illinois, though it's not automatic, you still have to apply for it and pay like $50 in order for you to obtain your license. But still, you can get a license while you are still in the Philippines. So USRN, not an NCLEX passer. Okay. Let's go. Paano kayo magte-take ng exam, ninyo? Kung mayaman kayo at marami kayong pera, go to bedside nursing agad-agad while you are processing your NCLEX. And then take the NCLEX as soon as you can para fresh pa talaga yung knowledge and huwag hihinto sa pagre-review at pagbabasa-basa ng mga NCLEX topic or lecture. Enroll yourself in a review center if you can, if may marami kayong budget, but still, you can purchase, I think, UWorld or Archer, and then make sure lang na babasahin ninyo yung rationale. Kasi hindi importante na i-memorize ninyo lahat ng mga question, ang importante is content. So, every question ng Archer is merong content-based na rationale doon. So, kung sisipagan nyo lang, yung naging technique ko talaga, at saka nag-INAP din ako, kung sisipagan nyo lang basahin yung mga rationales, marami kayong malalamang content, okay, about NCLEX. So, the secret of passing the NCLEX RN is content, guys, kung marami kayong alam. Okay? The NCLEX is meant to determine if you are a safe nurse or not as an entry-level nurse. If you're not a safe nurse, you will not pass the NCLEX knowledge-wise, not skills. Maski bongga pa kayo sa skills, mga inday, knowledge-wise ang NCLEX. So, it means na meron kayong kakayahang mag-isip, okay? In the midst of a situation wherein will this be harmful to the patients or not? Okay, so it is meant to determine if you are a safe nurse based from your knowledge. If you fail the NCLEX, you are not a safe nurse. I'm sorry. Okay, yun. Diretso na kayo ng NCLEX. Pero kung wala kayong pera at mga ano kayo, ang magiging route ninyo, mga inday, ay, of course, get a bedside nursing experience. Swerte kayo ngayon, mga inday, kasi nung time namin halos walang nag-hire at puro volunteer lang kami. So, you can go to any hospital. You will be paid for around maybe 27,000 or 25,000 to 30,000 Metro Manila base. And then sa mga probinsya naman, siguro around mga 10 to 15,000 or maybe 8,000 kung meron pa ba. Comment down below kung meron pang nagpapasahod ng 8,000 ngayon sa mga ospital. Diba? And then after a year, go to Middle East. Work there for around maybe 2 or 3 years, but upon arrival in Middle East, please, startan nyo na yung NCLEX ninyo kung meron na kayong sariling pera. Bakit ko sinasabing mag-Amerika kayo or go to somewhere else like UK? UK is also one of my recommendations because they have free healthcare. And though money-wise, syempre, mas lamang pa rin ang dito. Wag na tayong magpaka-impokreto. Baka i-bash nyo na naman ako. UK has the same opportunity passport-wise pagdating ninyo sa UK. So, let's talk about America. Kasi nga, nandito ako sa Amerika. Ano yung magiging matinding benefits ninyo, mga inday? If you are a USRN or an RN being petitioned by one of the employer here in the US, you will have the opportunity to become a US permanent resident. Yes po, hindi nyo na kailangang mag-apply upon arrival. Day one, upon arrival here in the US, you are a green card holder. US permanent resident. Okay? You will be able to receive your green card maybe 1 month or 25 days or 60 days after your arrival here in the US. I got here in the US January of 2023. I got my green card before the end of February. Bakit kayo magkakaroon agad ng green card first day? Kasi ang petition ninyo ay EB3, Immigrant Visa, which means pagdating nyo dito, imigrante kayo, mga inday. Hindi kayo nakasponsor visa. Anong benefits ng pagiging isang green card holder? If lumipat kayo ng employer, you don't need to go back to the Philippines and apply because isa kayong US permanent resident. Hindi nyo na kailangang bumalik and then mag-reapply sa hospital again and get a new visa or working visa. So, you can even stay here in the US without working. Kahit hindi kayo mag-work dito, kung kaya nyo, pwedeng-pwede mga Inday. Because you have the right to stay here in the United States of America for the validity of your US permanent residency. Okay? So, US permanent resident. The green card will last for 10 years. Okay? It is valid for 10 years, but you can renew if you don't want to become a US citizen before that. Bakit ko sinabi iyon mga Inday? Because after 5 years of being a lawful permanent resident here in the US, after 5 years of holding the green card, kaya ko sinabing holding the green card because you don't have to live here for straight 5 years. After 5 years of holding the green card, you will be eligible to apply for US citizenship. What is the eligibility if you want to apply for US citizenship? Do you need to stay for straight 5 years here in the US? Definitely not. The requirements is you have to hold the green card for straight 5 years. So it doesn't necessarily state that you have to stay for straight 5 years in order for you to apply for US citizenship. How long is the parang live-in period na dapat meron kayo? At least half of that 60 months. So you need to have at least 60 months here in the US before you can apply for citizenship. Okay? 60 months. Half lang nun ang kailangan mga Inday. Half lang ng 5 years or 2.5 years ang requirements. Pangalawang requirements, you should not have any travel outside of the United States for a single, eto uulitin ko ha, for a single trip for more than 6 months. Kahit umabot kayo ng 6 months sa biyahe ninyo, kung i-compute nyo yun for the entire 5 years, pero kung wala kayo ni isang single trip na umabot ng 6 months outside of the US territory, you are still qualified to apply for US citizenship. Guys, maling-mali yung conception that yung mga naririnig nyo yung nasa Pinas pa kayo. Please, sana makorek ito mga Inday kasi maraming natatakot na pumunta dito sa US kasi daw hindi makakauwi for straight 5 years. That is a lie. Maling-mali mga Inday. I'm sorry if I'm exaggerating my voice, pero mali yun. That should be corrected mga Inday. If you want accurate information, please do your own research. Go to the most reliable person. Huwag lang kayo makikinig sa mga vlogger or kahit sa akin. Do your own research to validate all the information that you got from someone else or from social media. Okay? So you don't have to live here as a US permanent resident for straight 5 years. Nakailang beses na ako lumabas ng US and wala namang nangyari. Umuwi ako ng March, lumabas din ako ng April. When I come back, no question from the immigration officer since I am a permanent resident. Ang sabi lang, pak na pak. Welcome back to the United States of America. Pak! Ayan mga Inday, isa na namang day ang natapos. Okay, see you in my next vlog. Thank you so much sa lahat ng support and sa lahat ng mga nagko-comment sa vlog ko. Thank you so much. And hopefully marami pang nurses ang nasa Pinas ang ma-inspire na pumunta ng Amerika. Bye! See you on my next vlog.